Hello again, Virginia Rider fans. Welcome back to another video. Mark Ritchie with you, and today we're going to take a ride on Snowy Mountain Road. Wow, what fun. We're approaching our turn. We're currently on 220 South, just over the West Virginia state line. It's a cloudy November day. Temperatures are forecast to be in the low 60s. We're not quite there yet. Snowy Mountain Road. This was recently repaved. It was a fairly narrow, bumpy, typical back road. And it's a very popular shortcut, not only for motorcyclists, but for the trucking industry. This connects Route 220 to Route 28, and you don't have to go over the mountains on 250 or detour all the way to Franklin to get to points west on 33. So there is some truck traffic on it, which you'll want to make note of, especially around any blind curves. But heading this way, there's a Cracker Jack prize in the box, if you will, at the summit, which on a clear day reveals Spruce Knob, which is the highest point in West Virginia. And on a severe clear day, those with sharp eyes can even see the tower by the weather station. So it's kind of something cool to see, especially for anyone that carries a set of binoculars in their saddlebag, or a really good camera with a good zoom lens. But since they've repaved it, it's been widened and it's fairly smooth. And it's just a fun road. We follow this creek much of the way on the uphill portion of it. I can only imagine, like back in the day before there were motorized vehicles, the just badasses who settled here. This had to have been extremely harsh. Like this corner here, and now that these trucks can, go even faster because the road's smooth, it's not something that you want to encounter heading the opposite direction, especially if they're over the center line. There's another one. I'm going to always err on the right side of the lane. It is a Sunday, so hopefully everybody's home watching football. One of the unique features is like there's a lot of clearing on the hills, as you can see in the background here. Last time Rose and I were up here a few days ago, there were some cows all the way up at the overlook. Like, wow, how much energy did that take to get a half a ton animal all the way up here? I guess that's where the good grass is. But usually mountains like these are just covered in trees. Sorry if I'm speaking like Dr. Seuss, but we're approaching approaching the summit, and there'll be a little pull off here on the left. You can stop and take pictures. There's some cows. They haven't salted the roads yet like they did over in Pocahontas County. And I'm going to slow down so we can get a good... Yep, there's some more cows taking a rest. And here we go. And that, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it will, especially when we get down into the lower elevations. Around this corner you'll see it. But that point next to the left of the flat part is Spruce Knob. And I don't know, it's just kind of a cool landmark to be able to be showcased so vividly. And more cows. Boy, these guys are ambitious. So anyone that hasn't been up to Spruce Knob, that's an extremely cool place to go. There's, I don't know, about a 10-mile ascent on a narrowly paved golf cart path. A lot of blind corners. Not really for the faint of heart, but you know, taking it slow and easy. It's not a road you want to race on. You can get up there in about 20 minutes or so, and there'll be a parking lot and a little short hike to the observation tower, and then a short quarter-mile loop that ends up at some overlooks that have just amazingly spectacular views, because it is the highest point in West Virginia, and a lot of opportunity for pictures and meditation if you're into that sort of thing. Just you know, one of those places that make you feel a little bit insignificant in the universe. So yeah, just pair that with a motorcycle adventure, and it's a great place to ride, which we have featured before in Virginia Rider magazine. I wanted to mention there's still a couple weekends left for anyone out there who wants to take advantage of 10% off lodging at the Curly Maple if you mention Virginia Rider. Temperatures are going to get kind of cool, so you know, those adventure riders out there that are still riding, even the touring riders, it's a great place to stay. They've got suites there, so you'll have full kitchens and living rooms, and you'll get to ride around and explore all of these great roads and attractions and sites when not very many others are. So like these empty roads will be even emptier. There's a cool rock formation. Yeah, speaking of which, I haven't come up on anybody and nobody's behind me, so yeah, this is pretty much what you can expect to experience, which is one of the ultimate freedoms riding a motorcycle provides. Would like to give a shout out to all the new subscribers. You know, thanks for helping the channel grow. We welcome you aboard, and we're glad to have you all along with us. There doesn't seem to be any shortage of topicality or roads to ride, so we want to... There's a little bit of gravel there. We want to bring all of that stuff to you and help keep your eyes and ears open for fun places to ride. Yes, and this sign is actually accurate. 20 miles an hour is probably a good speed for this one. Well, maybe 30, 25. This is especially brilliant in the fall. Like at peak, the sun's in the right spot, and it just really illuminates these hills. So for anyone that hasn't already, hop on over to virginiawriter.com. There'll be a page and a link in the description where you can sign up for your free monthly digital copy of Virginia Writer magazine. It'll be full of news, features, events. Yeah, this is a diminishing radius turn, which I kind of like that they didn't put a sign up. So yeah, it's like an old school road where you were left to your riding skills to be able to negotiate without any video game like driver aids. But anybody out there that rides with their dog or even their cat or another favorite furry friend, send that information to Virginia Writer magazine at Yahoo, and we'll get you in an upcoming edition of Rough Riders. Yeah, that'll be cool. So thanks for riding along with us. Appreciate everybody watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one on Virginia Writer magazine. Cheers, everyone.
You got it.